Hey everybody, my name is John Wood. I am the newly published author of A Fight to Survive and soon to be published author of Disability Devotionals and A Mother's Love. Welcome back to the channel. I am Author on Wheels, and this is another video discussing my books, my life, and my fight to survive. If you have just found this channel and you are a writer too, or want to be one, go ahead and click that like button down there, hit the red subscribe button and the notification bell to the right of that. I invite you to sit down and talk with an author on wheels. The links to these blogs will be available in the description for all of these videos. On today's video, we will be discussing devoting time to drafting the rough draft of your writing piece. Devoting proper time to drafting is one key piece in making the whole writing puzzle fit together. And today, I'm going to go over 5 key things that you need to do when you are drafting your writing piece and your drafts. Tip number 1, remember, your first draft and your final draft will not, let me repeat, will not be the same. You want your first draft and your final draft to be a reminder of where you started. Your writing will progress and get better with each draft, no matter if you write one draft or 1,000 of them. Tip number 2. The more character you put into your draft, the more personable you will make that draft, no matter what the topic is. You could be writing about a puppy that saved the world. It's not about the topic, it's about the way you present and draft a piece about the topic. Tip number 3. Leave yourself room for error in your drafting. I touched on this in the last video and in the last blog that I wrote about it, but I think it bears repeating. You need to learn from your mistakes so you don't correct those mistakes just yet. Tip number 4, show your drafts to close friends and family for critique. Your friends and family will be your biggest critics. Let them give you advice. It's not a bad thing. And finally, tip number 5 for this section, get yourself prepared to continue writing if you get a bad report. If you get some pointers about your first draft, find ways to make it better. Now, let's switch it up a bit, guys, and discuss a few less essential things to keep in mind during your drafting and writing time. Number 1, isolate yourself to allow the creativity to flow. I'm not saying buy a storage unit and lock yourself in for 3 days. Move to a quiet room, well lit, with plenty of air, and distract yourself to focus on your writing. It helps for me. Tip number 2, prepare your mind to begin writing. Clear your mind of other things that are not essential to the topic of your writing. Tip number 3, keep food and drink at hand during your writing time. It's always good to stay hydrated. I always stay hydrated when I'm writing for a long period of time. I always keep a bottle of water and some sort of a snack near me at arm's reach just in case I get hungry and I'm in for a long haul. Tip number 4, sorry about that. Take breaks periodically so you don't become bored or disinterested. Every 30 to 45 minutes I take a break, just even every hour really. I take a 10 or 15 minute break to focus myself so I don't get disinterested in my writing. Finally, tip number 5 for this part, have fun with your writing time. Play some creative music, make your favorite snack, use your favorite pen if you're drafting by hand, by the way. Make the time about your writing piece fun and creative. In our final installment of the series, I will be going over tips of finalizing your feelings, and I will also be referencing these tips. Guys, lots of new things coming up. Be ready. Hit the like button if you like this video. That's all the time we have for this video. Join me in the office next time when we will discuss the final installment of our series. But until then, this is Author on Wheels telling you that your life is a story, and I'm imposing the question of how are you going to write the next chapter. See you then.